Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be going over a complaint by non-athletes who watch Blue Lock. As a fan of Blue Lock, you've probably heard this complaint one way or another, but it's pretty much them losing. When they get eliminated from Blue Lock, there's a complaint that like they're being too dramatic or they're acting like it's the end of the world. I've heard people say this is silly and that they're trying to make it too edgy. And another thing I find funny is like Rin's quote in the anime when he met Isagi talking about how soccer is life or death. And the reason why I find it funny is because people who've had a problem with this quote are mostly just non-athletes, which I can understand all this as like a non-athlete viewer on the outside looking in, but just understand that there's a reason why they act the way they do. Now, I'm gonna break this down in a way so people with average mindsets can understand the philosophy of Rin and why Blue Lock is the way it is when you get eliminated. Now, imagine you're a worker for a grocery store and you got promoted to manager, but then the owner comes up to you and goes, I have another store that you can own. The catch is that you're gonna be in a tournament to see who the best grocery store employee is, which can include stuff like mopping the floor, putting stuff up, being at register. But the catch is if you lose your manager spot and you can no longer work at that store ever again. Are you gonna risk your job that you currently have that's high paying because since you're the manager now? Or are you gonna go all in for that owner spot and make big money? Well, if you pick that owner spot, then you're like one of the Blue Lock players. You're risking your job to get a better opportunity. Because think about what I said. If you're risking your job and you don't make it, then you're gonna be unemployed. You're gonna be pretty much like fucked for a while. You're gonna have to get a new job. And it sucks even more since you were a manager. Not many people can be a manager in their lives. Just like how Ryosuke Kira was the jewel of Japanese soccer. He lost that in Blue Lock. Bro was gonna be on the U18 Japan World Cup team, but then got eliminated by Isagi. And some people need the money like Naruhaya. Bro lost his mom and dad and was trying to make it in Blue Lock to provide for his younger siblings. Because you can make a solid amount of money as a professional athlete, especially as a soccer player, because there's many different types of professional leagues out there. Now let's talk about Rin quote-unquote edgy quote. Now Rin when he meets Isagi, gets a little annoyed that they aren't paying attention to him after they scored the goal and tells him that it's like a battlefield and you have to pay attention. He said that they're looking away from a soldier who's currently pointing a gun at them. And now I understand why non-athletes wouldn't understand this at all, but it's like when you're an athlete, you have to treat it like you're going to war. You got to get yourself on that mindset, the mindset of I'm gonna go out there and destroy the other team. You have to have that mindset that you're going to war because you have to take the game serious in order to win. And it's crazy what some people don't understand about sports. I mean, all the great athletes had this mindset, like Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
It's very different. Like I didn't have any friends on the other teams. I didn't, you know, and I think it's a little different day and age.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't. I
Even
was
ex-teammates that left?
well, yeah, to a degree, but I mean, my friends were the guys that were in the battle with me. You've got to create a lot of different emotion to heighten your sense of awareness and focus. Like for me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. Now, I knew I wasn't gonna kill them physically, but man, if I could just, what did they say? You know, and what did they look like? And did they disrespect me at all? You know, and did that say something? Like, those are little things that can get me right in the emotional frame of mind that when I ran on the field and I said, let's go. It was really, let's go kick some ass.
And the last thing with this mindset is that, you know how you invest a lot of time into like stuff in college, like studying to be a lawyer or an electrician? Well, athletes do the same thing with, you know, being an athlete. And to see all your dreams, your hard work, dedication, and all the sacrifices you made mean nothing after losing is pretty painful. And I would be pretty upset too. And I think you would be as well. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I taught you guys a thing or two about, you know, why Blue Lock is the way it is. If you got this far in the video, please leave a comment letting me know. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.